Hello, welcome to another video. I've not been videoing a great deal just lately. I've just been getting stuck in, so I'll show you what I've been doing. So I'm working on the engine today. I've took that timing cover back off. I've got a seal to fit, refit the timing cover, the chain, tensioner and all that business, water pump, and then the engine this end will be somewhere done. So I've had another busy evening in the garage. I think the first clip that you will have seen was me telling you I'm going to do a little bit more work on this, but as you can see it's pretty well built up. Mounts are on, so that'll be going in the car hopefully at the weekend. It won't be running yet, but it'll at least go in the car. It's a little bit of progress. Put a rear light cluster on today. I'm just having a bit of a clear up now. A few tools there. And the next clip you'll see a bit more. Made a little bit more progress since the last clip you saw. Got two rear lights fitted now. Clean the boot out a bit. Put a negative battery cable on and run my positive one. It's too long at the front, so I've got to pull it back through and shorten it. Something missing from over there. Let's go and have a look. Fitted the engine. Woohoo! So I've got a mess everywhere again. Last weekend I don't think I showed you, painted the doors. There's one, I've just been around the closing edges. There's the other one, painted, ready to go on. Wheels are more or less done. Got to paint, I ran out of paint, so I've still got a bit more to do, but they're looking a lot better than they were. What else have I been doing since my last video? Let's just have a, oops. Been working a little bit on the inside of the car. Put the dash pad in. Heater's bolted up. Ducts are in under the dash. I don't know if you can see, that might be a bit dark. Got the number plate light painted and the boot hinges painted. So they're on. I just need a seal for that, and then I need to put the fuel tank in and that can be painted. I've cleaned up, painted the switch panel. My heated rear screen switch is not working correctly though, so that looks a fair bit better than it did do. It was all rusty and horrid. So yeah, I've got plenty of work to do. Need to make a little bit of a video about the $600 giveaway. A group of us doing mini YouTube videos have put a bit of money in together and got together with P&L Minis, and we're doing a giveaway for $600, which approximately is about £470 voucher for you to spend at P&L Minis. So there's more information in the description. There's a link in the description of how to enter, and give it a go. You've probably seen other guys' videos on it, but yeah. Right, the Mini's been progressing quite well just lately. I've filmed very little of it. Engine's in the car, it runs, windscreen's in, loads of interior bits and pieces are in. I can't remember where I got to with the last video, so I'll have to have a look and I'll show you what's changed. The engine does start. I'm not going to start it today because it's quite loud. It's got no exhaust on. Once I get an exhaust on it, I'll show you the engine starting. I'll show you a little bit few bits now of where we're at. Right, as you can see, the engine's in. I've got a new rocker cover, it's all been powder coated. I've got a Metro electronic distributor which saves messing about with points. That's in. Leads, plugs, all that sort of stuff. I had to extend the wiring here that went to the old solenoid on the inner wing, because this car should have had a pre-A+, and this is an A+ engine, so I've extended that. I've still got to put a terminal on there to go on the starter for the start signal. I've finished up the pipe work for the clutch. Got a braided line in there going to the slow cylinder, so that works. I fitted the wiper motor and the linkage. Fuse box is in, but I haven't got any fuses, so I could do with a bit of direction as to what fuses they are. Wash pump, washer bottle, they're all in. What else can I tell you about it? What I've done, I've put the windscreen in. There was a bit of fighting with that. Started fitting the headlining. Don't know if you can see, it's quite dark. This side needs a bit of a stretch still on that back corner. But yeah, that's looking quite good. I fitted the speedo's not screwed in, but I've got the dash back in and whatnot in. And if you have a look at the speedo and I turn the key, I've got an ignition light, just one of them. There's no alternator connected, so I assume that makes a difference. I've got these the clevis pins in for the pedals, accelerator cables on, carbs fitted. I've also got a little bit of help today.
Hello.
That's Harry. Harry's following me around today, being a helpful boy.
Yeah.
Do you like the Mini, Harry?
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to when it's finished?
Yes.
Are you coming to IMM?
No.
No? Oh. Harry's changes his mind about IMM quite regularly. I had a bit of bad news recently. I'll show you in a minute. My next door neighbours decided they need to put the house on the market, so they've asked me to have a bit of a tidy up outside, which means I've started. There was lots of junk stacked up here. Got to do a tip run to get rid of that wood. I've got to get the engine and gearbox out of that car, and then I can bin that. I've chucked a load of junk in there, and then I need to take my jig pieces over to Dave to borrow them. Yeah, still a fair bit of tidying up to do, but at least I'll make it presentable for him. So I've got cameraman Harry on the job, holding the camera a little bit wonky. You have to hold it straight, dude.
Okay.
That's it. So next with the Mini, I need to finish off a lot of the interior bits. I've got handbrake cables to fit. I've run the fuel line, battery cables in. I need to put some P-clips on various places to hold them in place. Need to fit my boot lid. I'm trying to fit the new lock in it. I ended up snapping the key in it. Don't ask how, but it happened. But yeah, I've got to have a look at some stuff to clean the fuel tank out with, because the fuel tank's a bit rusty inside. I've seen some good products online, so I'm going to have a go with one of those. And it's coming together. Still trying to get it done for IMM, but it's looking a little bit more. It's getting closer, isn't it? It's looking a bit more difficult. We'll see what happens. I bought some tyres last week, so I could put the wheels on the car, but I haven't got enough wheel nuts. So I need to get some wheel nuts, and I can get the wheels on the car, and it can roll in and out the garage as much as I like then. So that'll do. You ready?
Yes.